Accused of violating the conditions of his pretrial release, authorities have issued a warrant for South Florida rapper Kodak Black, whose real name is Bill Capri. This photo of a cup comes from he was arrested for the first time by troopers last year when they found out he was traveling with an expired driver's license and tags.
Available, and then I'll just keep you in status money.
Following Kodak Black's arrest, his team released 3 new tracks in an effort to capitalize on the buzz. A new status hearing in Kodak's felony trafficking and possession case has been set for April 28th, the day before Kodak Black's trial, according to the Broward County Clerk. Makes it sound like Kodak isn't being given another chance. How long? Will the judge be able to view the body cam footage of his arrest, now that his punishment is due?
Hey, look, come here. I'm not gonna arrest you on all right? This is just for the being. Come on, fish with. All right. You know your license is no good, but I'm not too worried about that. That's a ticket, right? That's a ticket.
His trial is rapidly approaching, and he has been released on bail since his initial arrest for this offense several months ago. Fans felt sorry for the Florida rapper when he eventually acknowledged that he had never experienced true love before being imprisoned.
I know girl treated you right for a thing. Never, bro. I never had a bit of love. I never experienced love before. I never experienced it. I never experienced it, bro. I never experienced it, bro. I never did, bro. I never did, bro. I never experienced love, bro. I never did, bro. I never had it. I never had it, bro. I never had it, bro. I never had it.
But the most frightening aspect of Kodak Black's trial is that he was arrested and charged with the same offense 2 years prior. Therefore, he committed the same crime twice. Kodak Black admitted to using drank, but denied using other substances after entering a not guilty plea to charges of possession and firearms on February 28, 2023.
I was on the and I was asleep in front of my family house, bro. That's it. I was on that drink, sleep in front of my people's house. But that ain't illegal. And that ain't illegal. So all that shit is just a process. The process that it had to be in other mud shot. The process that even though like bogus is plastered all over the internet. Then on top of that, it's like, bro, like I'm Haitian. And then it's just like my era, bro. Like nah, like man, you better off.
After this Instagram live, federal agents raided Kodak's Florida home, and the rapper hired his lawyer, Brian, while he was in custody. Cohen managed to work out a deal for Kodak to be moved to a rehabilitation center rather than being incarcerated for almost a year.
Kodak, whose real name is Bill Capri, faced a judge Tuesday in Orange after turning himself in following an arrest warrant issued for violation of his pretrial release. Authorities said he tested positive during a random test earlier this month.
It is just unjust and not right about the situation.
Black, addressing the judge after the pretrial release technician testified he may have mixed up the samples between Black and another patient.
There's no way you tested positive. We can resolve that by way of a hair sample, and that'll clear you.
Judge Barbara Duffy then asking for a hair sample today to clear up the alleged mix-up, which Black refused, rather choosing to check into the Legacy Rehabilitation Facility for 30 days as part of his pretrial release.
However, Kodak Black just committed the same offense again, making him a repeat offender. The prosecution will use this too. In light of Kodak Black's recent behavior, the prosecution will persuade the judge that Kodak is simply biding his time and has to be either. He wrote on Twitter, "Every time I see Kodak, I get so sad. That man has like 4 baby mamas and not one of you greedy people, threatening to go to jail or rehab for years to get sober. Women actually care about him, even if you're not participating." He'd probably reply to this on an Instagram live while he was waiting to die.
Again, while we waiting on other people too, right? Other people, they don't know how to let time do its thing. Hey, bro, like let time do it, bro. Time is the best, what you call it, whether it's gonna heal or whatever. It's gonna let, you know, let time do it. You gotta be patient. Love is patient. Love is kind. You know, like I'm saying, it makes absolutely zero sense. No sense at all. To try to approach the situation with any type of aggression. The whole world on. Everybody on. Your man on. Your on. Everybody again. While we waiting? While we just down here waiting on when.
I watch new videos of Kodak acting ungrateful and inhumane every day. Will there be someone to assist him? Was still the beginning of additional tweets similar to this one? Is anybody else worried about Kodak? Not going to get help. We'll lose him? After Kodak was seen eating chicken while clearly looped out. In the middle of the road, the incident went viral on the internet.
Take a seat next to him. Take a seat next to him. Enjoy that food. Take a seat next to him, brother.
Oh, hold on, please. I want to be funny. Bro, I want to join that, bro. I want to be down here.
Since this would make him appear worse during the trial, the prosecution must basically convince the judge that he has a serious issue because even Kanye West attempted to assist him by recruiting other local rappers to join him.
Okay, so I thought Kodak was in Miami. I see he's in Atlanta. So I'm gonna flight down to Atlanta right now and do something. So anybody that's already down in Atlanta that knows him and knows anything about, I know I said rappers and all that, but right now I need y'all, man, to like really go and do something. Like we can't, I know y'all think I'm crashing out. Y'all, you see me talking, I'm expressing myself. And look, man, please don't, I know I said a lot, and just let me go down there and go help this man out.
The image of Kodak pacing his room and claiming to be Drake's favorite artist, however, raises even more questions about his existence. While this might be the case, it's more of a sign that he's staying around. In the wrong group, they would rather sit there and watch Kodak look terrible and get stressed out than help him. These are the people Kodak lives with, since they are so close to him.
Favorite rapper?
Who?
I'm his favorite rapper.
You Drake favorite rapper?
Yeah.
Nah.
He always say that, even his people always say that. They always say that. Even when he, you know what I mean? Even when he ain't around, so shit like, oh, no, it's for real, bro. You just got it.
It's important to hear the story of how we got here because Kodak Black's music career was put on pause for over a year in 2023 when he checked himself into a treatment center for his first trafficking and possession incident. This was forgotten by many, but Kodak changed his life when he was receiving treatment. He was writing new songs, working out daily, and growing as a person. His song Walk, which he released after finishing therapy, received 33 million views and shot him back to the top of the list. But his popularity would revive, and he would participate in a Kaizen stream to try to earn back his previous fan base. But people would see him yelling strange things, swatting at imaginary objects, and displaying signs of profuse sweating.
You can always say, but at times when it feel good, that's what you say sometimes. Yeah. I thought your name was Bubba. Hey, oh.
The following morning, many of Kodak's followers turned against him as he tried to address the matter on Instagram Live.
Say y'all people like who be on that, y'all be on all type, y'all be on say all type of stupid. But I take you one and y'all be so hurt. Y'all wanna like it anyway. Yeah. Everybody else who be coming like on that timing, they ain't got no motion. They broke, they hurt, they something, or they trying to come into life some kind of way and trying to like look any type of look. Yeah, I could come in that way. Oh, I think you need help. Oh, look, bro, but y'all like, and then y'all don't think.
Millions of people were disappointed when he broke his sobriety and looked terrible live, and the hostility would last for the next few months. It grew so awful that Book called Kodak in an attempt to save him.
Right now, man, we worried about you. You don't look too healthy. In front of outside looking in, it's obvious that you're a and I don't believe for 1 second you just doing for your own enjoyment. Nah, you trying to find something to fill up that void that's within your chest. See, I've been where you at right now, but by the grace of God, I'm clean. Them strongholds have been pulled down, them chains are broken. So I'm qualified to talk about this. You gotta make a decision, bro. You got too many people looking up to you. And from one father to another, gotta set the right example for your son. This coming from somebody who genuinely cares. So if you come across this video, you want to sit at the table, break bread, man, holla at me.
However, 1 week following Book's outreach, things deteriorated once more. When a football fan confronted Kodak during a game, he would say that he loved it when he was sober. Kodak didn't really like that, so he acted very hostilely on Instagram Live.
Say I love when Kodak's sober. Chain sober. I look sober.
That nigga's going for 2.
I know it's sober. For what? For what? Look at all this money. Look at all this cash. Sober for what? We young sober. Young sober.
At a Baltimore Ravens game, he would again appear looking totally disoriented in front of the audience, the post-star quarterback Lamar Jackson.
Hey Kodak, what you gotta say about the Ravens, big G? I love Ravens. Hello. Hey, what about that boy LJ, man? What you gotta tell the flock about that boy LJ, man? Yeah. That boy Yak in the city. Yeah, Yak in the city. I live out here. Hello. Yak in the city. Baltimore, let him know.
This was the final straw for many in the rap industry as Kodak kept going in a terrible direction. Because it was clear that someone had to step in, it was made public. Wallow and Jilly's life lessons tell Kodak to never doubt yourself because you depend on you.
Never doubt yourself. You got them babies counting on you. There's gonna be times where you're gonna doubt yourself, you're gonna be in pain, but them babies counting on you, you gotta be here. And I'm telling you that because a lot of people get around you and they see your success and they say, oh man, a lot of people need you, and they yes man you. I ain't here to yes man you. You know me, every time we connect, you know I got love for you. Not because I need you, I got love for you because you're a young cat and I was young, Gil was young. Live. And I'm telling you that because you see that love that lady get, you see how you light up when I talk about your babies? Live. These people wanna laugh, they wanna joke, they wanna criticize. They don't know your pain, I don't know your pain. But I know one thing, them babies counting on you.
Trying to make sense of Kodak's current problems considering that, according to Google, he is the family's main provider and has 5 children. Should anything happen to him? The worst day for Kodak was when, in the weeks that followed, he would videotape a day in which he was seen hopping on his counters while making breakfast, all while speaking completely in English. Many lives would be drastically altered.
Got the sentence, what you want to Mac? Got some sentence, got the sentence. You been to the boy, got some sentence, boy, want to raise you, want your pack. Yeah, stuck on the mat. Hey, stuck on the mat. Then a bed rest, there's a long nap, because she took you down through there, and you can't do it back. You can't go.
He became the first rapper to ever twerk at the White House after being invited there on this historic day.
Like, imagine a world if all of us was just one color. If all of us was just blue or green. Oh, if everybody was smart, you gotta have some dumb people. Oh, what if everybody was rich? Who's gonna take the trash out?
He would later apologize to everyone when this went viral on the internet, saying on a podcast with DJ Academics that he wanted to utilize his influence to fix things.
I'm honestly, I'm sorry to everybody. I'm sorry to the people who I heard it. I'm sorry if you don't understand me. I'm sorry if you just don't like me. I'm sorry, and I'm sorry, and I'm sorry to everybody that I've wronged, and I'm so sorry to all the times I made my mom cry, and I'm sorry to all the girls whose heart I broke. I'm sorry to young Miami. I'm saying for kind of disrespecting her and stuff like that. She accepted my apology.
She did? During the program, he would finally discover that Kanye West had sent him a note, which would be shared. Kanye is a real one. You're curious as to why he's the only one who still has feelings for Diddy, and I have a strong suspicion that the government will cover all of that boy's accounts. You know what? Given what Kanye accomplished recently, I'm going to work with you to generate some revenue.
Yeah. Kanye a real one. You know why you a real one? Cause like I'm some whole other kinda like Kanye the only still did it. Cause he know he ain't a lot of the other look at me. I'm clean yeah. And why Kanye like
The worst aspect is that the judge will most likely hear the prosecutor's whole argument during his subsequent trial. Because Kodak is unreliable in the free world, he ought to be sent to jail and eventually learn his lesson. Do you believe that years of incarceration will be beneficial to him?